Hi, my name is Frank Valentic, Director and Buyers and Vendors Advocate at Advantage Property Consulting. So we're seeing a lot of first home buyers looking at buying apartments or units to get into the marketplace because Melbourne prices have gone up so much it's really hard for them to get in anywhere under $600,000 for a house. So they're buying apartments and units. So we're often giving advice on what is a good apartment and what sort of things you should look for and what things you should avoid. So firstly, when you buy an apartment, it's really important to see if you can buy something older style, that sort of 1930s up to 1970s. Those apartments tend to be built solidly, have bigger rooms and not be as many in the block as well. So having a smaller boutique block means that you'll have more land value and you're not just buying airspace. So if you can buy in those blocks of under 10 or 12, you're going to have more land value there, which appreciates in value and will help your apartment get much better growth than many apartments that are built in blocks of 200, 300 high-rise apartments in areas like South Bank or Docklands. The other things that you should look out for are what sort of amenities the apartment has. It's really important to have car parking these days, so that's a big tick. And also having an outdoor area is a big bonus. A courtyard, which has some land, is gold because that land will appreciate more in value and also be more saleable when you're selling that property in the future. The smaller blocks tend to also have lower owners corporation fees, and if you're buying in the more modern blocks with lifts and potentially gymnasiums, they can have higher owners corporation fees which can affect your resale value as well. It's important to look at what sort of floor plan an apartment has. Ideally, an apartment should have an entrance hallway, bedrooms that are separate from the living areas. And if you're buying a one bedroom, really important to try and make sure that you're getting an apartment that's generally at least 40 to 50 square metres internally in size, and that has a floor plan where you're not having an ensuite bathroom and you're having a sort of little kitchenette type kitchen, and often these apartments are only 30, 35 square metres in size and are very hard to get finance for when you're reselling them, so it limits your target market when you are selling. There's some of the tips to look for when you're buying an apartment. Other things that can help are security. Being elevated can obviously give you greater security than ground floor, which can be easily broken into. It can also give you more lights and a better aspect or view. So these are some of the things that will assist when you're buying an apartment, and it's really important to try and stick to the fundamentals of buying some of these older style apartments that will tend to have more capital growth than the newer modern apartments that have much more competition. And also we're buying for our Buyers Advocate clients more in the middle suburbs, 10 to 20 kilometres from Melbourne CBD, rather than the inner suburbs where there is an oversupply. Please don't hesitate to get on our website, check out information about our Buyers Advocate, Sellers Advocate, property management and our group block purchases, as well as subscribe to our free weekly and monthly market updates. We'll see you next time.